Okay then. All right, let's move along. I'm gonna move back to Raw. So from Raw, we're from August 12th, this past Monday. It's 6 days ago now that we're recording, but we only record once a week. So unfortunately, Raw takes the bullet as being the oldest show that we review. But I try to release these reviews of Raw at least all by tonight, so that before you watch the next Raw, you can get the reviews of the last Raw. So that's my goal every time I do this. So all right, I'm gonna move on to the story with CM Punk. That's my number 2 story of the week. So it's CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. We love this. This has been like all the rage with our talk show so far. So this has been going well. And last week, what did happen last week? Do you guys remember what happened the week before this?
Man,
well, the week before was when Drew was in the
he was in the audience.
Yeah. It was the one where Seth Rollins was going to fight CM Punk. They were going to get down, and then Drew McIntyre lured CM Punk away with his shit talking in the audience. And then Bronson Reed came. Okay, so now I remember. All right. So now that was the 5th. On the 12th, this past Monday, so Drew McIntyre is here, and he's kind of mad that Randy Orton was getting the World Heavyweight title shot instead of him, and against Gunther. So he goes to Adam Pearce's office and he's like, what the fuck, I've been screwed so many times. Randy Orton's been screwed once only. I've been screwed a bunch of times. so Adam Pearce was a little skeeved out by this. He's like, well, don't do anything crazy. And Drew McIntyre's like, don't worry. He's like, I'm not going to do a Bronson Reed. I'm going to do this civilized, right? So he's got something in mind. But, all right, so later in the show,
that was a good one.
When Gunther and Randy Orton were talking, which we're going to cover this more in depth later on in this podcast. We'll do a whole segment just for this. But for this segment, I'll just kind of gloss over them, that they were, talking smack to each other. And, so, they were really heated. It got to a really heated moment where Randy Orton was going to kill Gunther for some things he said. And that's right when Drew McIntyre comes out at the worst possible time. And he's going to, address this and confront these guys and say, hey, what he was going to say was that I should be in the world title picture, or I should be in this match or something. Sure. And then that's, when Randy Orton RKO'd Gunther, and that was also a distraction. I don't know. Well, Drew McIntyre started taking his shirt off here, so maybe he was going to get in the ring and get down and enter himself into this. And then that's when CM Punk came out from behind. And CM Punk was not even supposed to be there today. I think what did he do? On social media, he said he was having travel issues.
That's correct.
So he that's why Drew McIntyre was very, not worried at all and just lackadaisical and not looking out for CM Punk to come around. So anyways, Drew McIntyre got the best of him initially and pulled out his belt off his pants. He's wearing jeans and no t-shirt. It's a freaking rough look he's got there. But so he's going to whip CM Punk, and this is the first whip, and he whiffed it and misses him. And then this is when I think they start tussling for the belt, and CM Punk kind of kicks him and takes it away from him. And then, long story short, as I don't want to make this too in-depth a review, but to let people know what happened, he fucking whips Drew McIntyre, and he really whipped him. There was pictures afterwards online of freaking Drew McIntyre's welts on his back. Yeah, that's.
I didn't see that, but that's fantastic.
Freaking painful.
Not for Drew.
Drew. Here's an image of Drew running out of the stadium. So he just had to run away through the audience, and CM Punk got the best of him on this night. And to finish off the angle later on, he did get interviewed backstage, and CM Punk did, that is, and he mentioned that I wanted to throw him off, and I mentioned that I was having travel issues, but here I am. I had to get him back somehow. And I think he looked at the strap or the belt in his hand, and it gave him an idea, quote unquote, for something to solve this feud, and he walks off. And Vlad mentioned in his review on Raw on our post that this could be a strap match, and that's also what a lot of other people have been saying on the internet, that makes sense, that they could have a strap match. All right. Well, let's see. I got a review from Robert on this one. It's 2 thumbs up. Vlad's too. Vlad is also 2 thumbs up for this angle from Raw. All right, so I'll start with Robert this time. Robert, you got 90 seconds or less or more, whatever, to give your thoughts on anything you want to give about this angle.
All right. Well, I guess I never knew CM Punk was the best in the world in clearing travel issues. He got there
at everything.
He got everything. Because he got that taken care of real quick and just in time to put a whooping on Drew. Okay, so yeah, we've been talking about this feud for a while now. Usually when feuds last this long, I lose. But at this point, I've lost interest in them. But this is just remains hot. I don't know. Well, I don't know what more to say. It just remains entertaining.
It's so good. Every week, it's so good.
I keep even to this day, several months in, I'm looking forward to their segments. And this is just another great one. I don't know. It's just another awesome one. Not much more I have to say about that. And if it ends up being a strap match, like what Vlad said, then then so be it.
I'm sure they'll have
sense given the. But
I'm sure they'll have a pretty good strap match. I'm not a fan of all strap matches, but between these two, it'll probably be pretty wicked. But
yeah, I would.
Okay, well, I'll jump to Vlad then. Vlad also gave this 2 thumbs up. What do you want to say about this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think Robert basically covered what I was thinking. That what more can we say positive, as far as positive things about this that we haven't already said? It's been tremendous. I mean, there's been some slight bumps along the road with the Seth Rollins being involved in refereeing their SummerSlam match. That, like, again, still kind of a questionable situation that happened there. But overall, this has been just the best feud in wrestling for months and months and months now. So I don't really know what to expect from this strap match. I've seen some good strap matches, but not really in a long time. So I don't know if this is, if they can have a good modern strap match. It'll be interesting to see. But overall, this has been a great feud. I can't wait to see what happens next. I can't wait to see what kind of match they're able to have when it's just going to be them. There'll be a gimmick, it seems like now, but that's fine. I don't think that will take away from the match. I think it could even add to it, given how personal this thing has become, right? So we'll see.
These two can't have a regular match, dude.
Yeah, it has to be. There has to be some sort of weapon involved. A strap in this case kind of works. It's not too crazy. It's not like a Hell in a Cell or something like that, but it's crazy enough where there'll be some damage done. We'll just see what happens. But so far, this has been tremendous, just tremendous.
Yes. My rating on this was also 2 thumbs up, the highest rating that can be given on the Malapert Smark rating system at the moment. But I will just say, to me, I love unintentional comedy and things that are funny. And, it's not like AEW when something funny happens and Tony Schiavone goes, "Oh, my God, wasn't that so funny? Oh, my God, I'm so funny. This show makes me laugh so much." Like, dude, but the thing that made me laugh about this segment was the fact that Drew McIntyre came out with the sole purpose of talking to Gunther and Randy Orton and had no clue he was going to leave whipped by CM Punk. Like, he came out there fully with the intention, like, I'm going to talk to these guys and I'm going to get into the World Heavyweight title match. And instead, he's running away through the crowd from, like, a fucking biatch from, well, I shouldn't say that because, man, those welts were bad on his back. And I feel bad for people when they take these strap matches because it's like, dude, straps to the back is terrible. You're gonna have trouble sleeping. You're going to be in pain for, like, freaking weeks from that until it recovers. So, I don't even know if I care to see it. I think they could do without a strap match. But if they want to do it and they want to hurt themselves, fine. Go ahead. Whatever.
To them, man. It's up to them.
Yes.